Yeah, buddies. We are
All
back.
right.
We're back. We're back. We should need
Your
a
nose is
song.
running.
What?
Yeah.
You want to plug it up?
I gotta go get a. What's up? Oh, exploded.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Get some
Slambo.
paper towels right there.
You were supposed to get everybody's stuff, dude.
Yeah, what are you supposed to be? Supposed to be the intern. What are you doing?
My beer is like getting fizzy too, bro. Slambo, what did you shaking my shit up? Come on, Slambo, stop shaking beers in the fridge.
It's that mean-looking hurricane, that Hurricane Matthew. He started like
got him all riled up. He started fucking shit up everywhere.
I guess I took that bullet for you.
Oh, they'll keep going. He's shaking more up right now. What do you think he's in there for? He's him and the cat. They're always up to no good. Fucking smoking cigarette butts. This is my butts.
that was something else seeing the cow with a cigarette in his mouth. Like,
Dude, he had it like perfectly in the corner of his mouth too.
My old boss at the pharmacy, Bill, when he was in college, he was in a frat, and at a party they had a duck. I don't even think he remembered how they got the duck, but they put a lit cigarette in his mouth and took a picture of it.
That's amazing.
He's like, yeah, I don't even remember how he got the duck, but we still. I think he had the picture. He's like, here, you want to see? He had a photo album, and one of them was a duck smoking a cigarette.
That is amazing.
I saw a duck just seizure out one time. It just ate something, and all of a sudden it just.
And what did it do? It just like started shaking,
Dude,
or
it just started going all over the place.
Well, I told the story too about the one I fed. That was on the
Oh,
side of the work that this lady, the D that worked there, she fed it every day, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll feed it when I'm not there." So I gave it half of a chicken salad sandwich. What else? That's all I had, and the thing shit all over its eggs and like just abandoned them. And then there was also one other one. Scotty, my buddy Scotty. I think I told this one too about the geese at high school. Did I tell that one? We had geese. And they would always shit on our track and football field, and it was disgusting. You always stepped in the shit. And one day, we're playing softball in gym, and he just takes a softball and pegs one right in the head, and the thing fucking wobbled for a few steps and just fell over dead. Scott Kahn. Where's that guy now? Probably jail. But we're back. We got Joey Taylor back.
Back
How
again.
you been, bro?
Welcome back, Joey.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't miss this for the world.
You've been busy, bro. You moved? You moved to Philly?
Yeah, Roxborough, that little town there. That was in the actually first day of August.
It happened fast, yeah.
It happened really fast. Faster than I anticipated.
Nice. That's good. That's a good thing, though. But were you looking into it for a while, like just for the music, or just a different scene, or?
It was everything, really.
Yeah.
Just, a combination of wanting that new scene, wanting to do something more with the music, doing my own thing, just grabbing it from all over.
Have you been doing a lot of shows? Have you been like
not shows?
Yeah.
But there's plenty of open mics to go around.
Nice.
And they gotta put the ones here to shame.
Wow.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say too, like maybe
Yeah.
even like getting your songs to a radio station out there, because I don't know if the Rat still does it. They might be somewhere to check just to send a song, because they used to do every afternoon where they played local stuff.
I think out
Jimmy
there
Steele
it's,
played it.
It's MMR out there.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
I don't know what they're. There used to be two, right? There used to be MMR and YSP. I think YSP went to sports though.
Yep.
So, fucking, what is this? What's going on, son?
Oh no, I'm just watching the levels, making sure everybody
Oh,
is at the same levels. No. I'm doing something I probably should have been doing for the past 3 years.
What? But I was gonna say too, Joey. Like, have you ever like looked into working in radio, or have you ever done any radio, like in college or anything like that?
No, actually.
You should.
I mean,
you got the voice.
Do I really?
Definitely, and I think like if you get like, cause do you record at home, like when you record music?
I try to. Not for something to put out there, but for my own reference.
It's like if you just recorded like a demo type of thing, like, and send it to radio stations, I really think you could get something out there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Be cool, like a shift and all.
Does-
Slambo,
What's up? Oh,
whatever Joey needs, you get him, right?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I was like, what the?
Use another beer, you get another beer.
Suddenly pointed at me. I'm like, what did I do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what
Sure
you
he's
should do
coming.
either.
You gotta come down. You gotta crack down on this guy. What were you saying, Slim?
I was gonna ask, does like recording yourself and listening to yourself, does that help you improve?
For me, it does. You know, the first step is kind of getting over hearing how you sound. You know, accepting the way you sound, and that took forever for me.
Yeah, that's like on the show. Like I used to
man, I can't.
keep the headphones kind of back. Like I hated the sound of my own voice. Or just on a recording, like an answering machine or something. The first time you hear yourself, it sounds different.
Yeah. But then once you get over that, then you just got to figure out how you want to sound. You want to craft your voice a little bit, tailor it to what you want it to sound like. So, yeah, that step wasn't too bad.
And you got it to a point where you're happy with it?
Yes.
How long did it take you to get there?
A few years, I want to say.
So would it be like one of those things where you would like once a day you would record yourself, or like maybe once a week? Like how would you go about it?
You know, it's weird. I wouldn't even do the whole recording thing at first. I would just, just do my thing. I would just go ahead and I would play shows, and watch people's videos of me,
right,
here and there. But I wouldn't do it on my own, like turn it into a basis or anything like that. But yeah, really. Yeah, there wasn't much recording and listening, now that I think of it.
Oh, all right.
So I would think that would come first.
Like actively listening to myself.
Nice. Talking to Nick Liddell. I asked him if he's on iTunes. This show is good. We're talking to him. We're talking to him next.
Nice.
At 8. Is it 8? Yeah, 8 p.m. He's a comedian. But, my son, William, loved your song, By Your Side.
Awesome.
He wanted to watch it like every day. He wanted to show everybody too. Like we'd be at my grandmother's and he'd be like, "Show Nanny that song. Like play that song." Like, and he wanted to know if you can come by and play for him personally. That was when you were in the middle of moving, and I'm like, "Buddy, I know he's so busy. He's moving right now."
Well, I mean, I'm all moved in now, so if I am at that spot where I make house calls.
Maybe we can hire you for his party. Like, just come in and play a song. And
Totally. Tell him to just pay me in beer.
Rob, I'm curious, are your sons into Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh, they love it. They love him. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I got the one for the Wii is Sonic Colors.
Okay.
And there was one for the Generations for the PS3. It was awesome. It was a cool game. And
I
it
had
goes
always
back and
wanted to
forth.
play that.
You never played?
I have too.
I've always wanted to, but I never played it.
It switches back and forth between a modern Sonic and like an original Sonic.
Really?
Like, it's cool.
Like they actually do the old graphics and
Each
everything?
stage, well, it's kind of modern graphics, I think, but it all looks like the older Sonic and all. Like each stage
side
has
scrolls.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, each stage has an old version, and a new version. Where the new version is more like 3D or like going all different directions. Yeah, and then the older one is side-scrolling. It's awesome.
There's been a lot of like recent Sonic games that I had wanted to play, but I had stopped for a while because I think like Sonic Heroes I didn't really like, and they made a game specifically for Shadow, and I was like, these aren't like as good as.
Didn't they have one where you could either be Sonic or Shadow? I think there was like.
Well, that was Sonic Adventure 2. You could play as like the bad guys and the good guys, and Shadow was on one team and Sonic was on the other team. But they made a game specifically. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Where it was just Shadow.
It was just Shadow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, and he was freaking like driving cars and motorcycles,
shooting
guns.
Just being a badass,
shark on a boat,
like a little Punisher or something.
Mini Punisher. Punisher the Hedgehog.
But yeah, man, William loved it, and he listened to a couple songs. And when I went to Chicago, with Jules, and we hung out with David the producer and Juliet Miranda from
The Unwritable Rant.
Unwritable Rant. She's an author. She has a podcast, and we sat down for like lunch, and he was like, "I didn't listen to the whole last show, but Joey was amazing. He loved you being on." So
Awesome.
he's like, "Yeah." So
It was a
definitely.
good time.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he liked what he heard.
Yup. Everybody. And I even got one of my buddies just messaged me. He saw a couple of your songs. He's like, "Dude, that dude could sing." Like, I got a couple like messages and shit. Like, it was really cool.
Awesome.
Really cool.
Awesome stuff.
Last time we had talked to you, I remember you were talking about a Saw convention you went to. It's like October now.
Saw?
Are there? Yeah, remember the movie
Yeah.
Saw? You went to that convention. Being October, are there like horror conventions or anything that you're planning on going to?
None that I'm actively planning on going to. you know, if something pops up and I can afford it in time, then yeah, I will definitely be there. Strictly Saw, there hasn't been one for a while, but you know, there's always a horror convention going on.
Yeah, I figured out there, bro. There's got to be stuff all the time going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just everywhere. Is it a lot, like, to live out there? Philly, is it a lot more compared to here? Or is it about the same? Like,
see, I don't know, because I talk to different people, and you know, they all throw different prices at me. You know, around here.
Around here,
you know,
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it fluctuates everywhere. Same with out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Right.
Like,
you know, like I've heard people here in Jersey paying as much as like 700, 800 a month. You know, when they split it up,
yeah,
individually, like 700, 800. Yeah, I'm only doing like 400
that's cool, dude.
over there in Roxborough, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area.
Is that a suburb?
I'd say so.
Yeah, cool.
In the Roxburgh. That's where I think. Isn't that where Geno's is there or something? The cheesesteak stand. Yeah,
It's amazing. They have great cheesesteaks.
they really do.
But if you don't know how to order them, I heard they're like assholes. They don't even let you. Like, if you don't know the lingo.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know what are they.
They
what are you gonna
definitely
say?
Can I just have a cheesesteak? Can you put this and this
No,
and
no.
this in there?
What are you gonna say?
I'll pay cash.
I said, "Can I get a Philly cheesesteak?" And the lady behind the counter literally yelled at me.
You gotta call them a Philly, like.
No, you don't call him a Philly.
What do you call them?
You
Slider?
just call it a steak.
call it-
Oh.
Because you know you're like already there.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I'd be like, "Can I get a Philly cheesesteak?" And she's like, "What the fuck? Are you from Jersey or something?"
Get the fuck out of here! Listen, when I went to Rowan, when you went to the food court, whatever, the cafeteria, like, there's only like five or six things you could order, and one was a cheesesteak, and that's usually what I got. And when you ordered it, the old lady at the cash register would scream to the guy cooking or whatever, "Cheesesteak!" She would just scream at everything. So I would order it just to hear her scream, "Cheesesteak!" Like, it was amazing. It was amazing.
That's awesome. How's the music scene where you're at?
It's there's definitely something there, something worth investing in.
Way better than Jersey?
So far, it looks like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's under the radar, so to speak. You know, it doesn't
Scream.
throw itself out there. You know, it doesn't think it's hot shit. It's just a scene. Just, you know, a simple
Who
scene.
knows?
Have you ever like
And-
set up like in a park or something and just started like jamming out? Like,
Oh yeah, there's plenty of that.
that's cool.
Plenty of that. And I'm actually a stone's throw away from a recording studio.
Nice.
Yeah, I can literally just walk there and do my thing, and they've got everything there. Just, you know, drums, bass. You know,
Oh,
they
wow.
supply everything. So
Oh wow.
That's pretty sweet.
I know the last time I was on here, I was talking about releasing a 5-song EP, but you know, remember that it's you know, these 5 songs were based on, you know, a period in my life where I was trying to go away, find some answers, and you know, I found them in Philadelphia, but you know, I realized that, you know, the story is still ongoing and it's much larger than what I thought it would be. So once I found this studio and they gave me the tour, I said to myself, you know what? Let's start from scratch with this. Let's expand. Let's turn this into something full, something whole.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, I'm trying to go for that full-length album. You know,
Nice.
maybe, you know, like
Be awesome.
10,
So, man.
10, 12 songs. Because I've still got a lot of story to tell.
I was gonna ask, have you been writing a lot of new songs? Like, are you always writing, or like, how does that work?
I wouldn't say always writing, but, you know, I do have frequent periods.
Yeah.
You know, like when I was away in Fairmount recently, Indiana, you know, I just came out of nowhere with this one song that I'm really excited about.
Nice.
I'm still in the writing lyric stages.
Okay.
But, you know, it's still something I know I'm going to be proud of.
Nice.
And yeah, it just comes at you whenever it wants to, pretty much.
That's why I feel like for this, like I've said, I don't know, I've said it a couple times. Like, I always carry pen and paper, or like,
Yes.
I'm always writing crap down at work or something. Like, something will hit me, like I'll be doing whatever, and it just hits me, and I'm like, I gotta write that down, or I'll forget it.
Yeah, you know, don't carry it with the intent of writing something, but just, you know, it's nice to have when you do have that spark, that idea. That's what I've learned.
For the full-length album you're working on, do you have all the songs ready to go, or you're still working on writing them?
No, the 5 songs that were supposed to be the EP, those are all ready to go. Like, I know how I want them to sound.
Okay.
You know, how to play them on all the instruments and all that stuff. So I'd say it's a second half kind of basis I've got working with.
Now, what goes into deciding what order the songs are going to be on the album?
Well, with this album, I am telling a story
Right.
that I've lived, so it kind of has to follow that preset. That preset order, that storyboard, so to speak.
Right.
But you can always switch it around here and there. It's just because something happened like 2-3 months apart doesn't mean that song, song B can go before song A, especially if it sounds right, or not right, but sounds cool, like that transition, that segue.
Are you gonna press physical CDs?
I want to, yes.
That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask if you ever sold them or passed them out anywhere, or if you had any in the past.
I've done blank CDs that I've burned and passed out at shows.
That's cool.
The old school way.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. I feel like that's like there's a guy, Jaquan the Hooligan. He's followed us on YouTube and all, and I got him for a couple months, I think, next month for an interview. But he's got a video. I guess people ask him all the time why he still sells CDs. He's like, why wouldn't you? He's like, first of all, it's money right there. It's money right in your pocket.
Yeah.
And second of all, you're still interacting with people and like getting you.
Real music lovers still like CDs and vinyls.
Yeah,
like those are like.
Of course.
That's a preference.
Yeah. It's definitely a staple with.
And I feel like it's more likely for them to check it out, where if you just hand them like a link, here's a link to my stuff, where if you hand them the actual CD, they could be sitting around and be like, oh, maybe I'll put this in. And
Yeah,
they might listen to it on the car ride home.
Yeah,
Yep.
Exactly.
True. Yeah.
So I remember we used to sell CDs too when Tina was alive and out in LBI. And yeah, they'd be driving by in their car at a red light, and he'd run up to the car and so on. Like,
we need to start
throw it on right then and there.
We need to start giving out podcast CDs.
Best of Robinson.
Stickers, bumper stickers.
Start burning shit, Slambo. You got a burner, bro?
I got a burner on my computer.
I didn't think you did.
Yeah, no.
I figured you had like an abacus or something. You're not even on Twitter, bro.
No, I
figured you still had a Discman or a Walkman.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dress you up as a killer clown, and you're gonna hand out Robinson.
Are there any killer clowns you've seen in Philly, Joey?
I haven't, but apparently there was one in Indiana, like a few cities away from where I was at the time.
Oh.
And okay, not only was he spotted, he was shot on sight.
Great. I'm sure that's what he was going for.
Wow. Well, that's what I was talking to a buddy of Mike, my buddy Mike at work, and he said, there's somebody that's going to be killed. They're going to go out as a joke, thinking they're silly, and they're going to get shot or just beaten to death.
It's probably like a cattle rancher or something. Oh, look, it's one of them killer clowns.
And he just blasted them.
Give me the Mossberg.
They're probably foaming at the mouth to shoot one. Like they're already out there.
I've always thought it's just you're stupid if you do shit like that. Like I've seen somebody post a video recently of one of those where it's like a little girl and she's like hunched over, like looks like she's crying, and then people walk up to her and she looks up and her face is all fucked up and she's like a zombie and she chases them like
one of those
she's
videos.
Just gonna get she's just
like
gonna get punched in the face.
I
or
think
kicked or
last year where there was this little midget dressed up like Chucky, same thing, running out of stuff with a knife. Like you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
There was one I saw recently. And the guy's dressed like an Arab, and he has a backpack, and he just throws it at people.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's bad. That's going to get you shot.
That's asking for something.
Killed with everything going on. Like,
man.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's still really. It takes balls to do it, and yeah, you could get killed doing it.
That's a death wish.
That's not a risk.
Yeah, it's...
You should be taking. Like, fuck.
Slambo, so later today.
Later on that night.
I'm not doing that.
We have a bit for you.
With the beard, I'll definitely get
Oh, man.
And you can do the a la bar where you throw the bag.
That's what the guy was doing in the video. So I'm like, dude, this guy's going to get killed.
Enough.
Joey, is there anything you miss about New Jersey?
Us.
Well,
yeah.
I just wanted to say it for you. I knew that's what you were going to say.
Well, of course, but
say if anything,
I can clearly drive back and see you guys anytime.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
But I do miss the people. Because all my friends are here, and these are friendships that I've established over the years. And now that I'm in Philly, I've got to start all over, and ride that horse again. But my friends, I do miss them.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, some of the karaoke spots were cool.
Have you ever seen Slim karaoke? I gotta send you a link sometime.
Oh no, I
And
will
then
definitely
you'll wish
check
you
that out.
never checked
Yeah,
it
it's
out.
awful.
Oh, thank you.
But I'll send it to you.
That especially.
It will probably make you quit music
Prince.
altogether.
The
like
Prince
it's-
one.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Raspberry Beret is my
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Is it-
But it's pretty much just people, like certain friends that I miss. There's nothing that I would say that I can do without, but I'm
it's
pretty
pretty
much taken care of.
There's
over there.
there's not much difference, you're still fairly close too, so that's cool.
Yeah, you're right over the river. It's-
Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm not too far away.
Yeah.
So
Nice. What I wrote it down. I'm gonna send you later. My buddy Rick, he worked in radio. He still does. He just does
The welding room, right?
Welding Room, yeah, that's his rock show. He does a live rock show, and he works for Glenn Beck. And I'm gonna definitely get you in touch with him to let you know what to do for, like I said, like put a CD together to send out to like radio stations, because like he did it forever. And I think I had one at one point, but I don't. It's been so long, I don't even remember what I had. Like,
Cool. Yeah, definitely keep me in mind for that.
yeah, man, I'm saying you should send stuff out.
I mean, it's gonna be a while, of course. Like I said, I'm starting from scratch, starting from the bottom. So,
yeah.
yeah, it'll be a while, but it'll be worth it.
Nice, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I
man.
was gonna say, oh, sorry, Tom.
I was just gonna say, have you done any live shows in Philly yet, or?
No, again, not like shows, but I've made open mic appearances.
Okay, cool.
Definitely check out too. I'm trying to. It's SMI Podcast on Twitter. I think when you look it up on iTunes, it's Surviving the Music Industry. I was figuring you'd probably be into that. Like they recently followed us, and they're dudes that have worked in the music industry for like 10 years, and it's all like their backstories and like behind the scenes stuff. I figured you'd really enjoy that, man. I'll definitely send a link for that. And have you checked out the other one? I think I sent Slim the link. The public access.
I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't.
They
even get
do.
a chance to
That's the one I
download it, so.
mentioned. Public Access America. I think they are on SoundCloud. That's a history,
Oh,
like a history podcast. But I don't think it's even them talking. Like it's just them playing old propaganda videos or
Yeah.
whatever. There's
That's
Vietnam
so
War
cool,
one,
though,
That stuff
like
is
news
cool to
clips and
watch.
stuff. It's cool. And I think they just recently did one with the Trump debate. And there was another one. Oh, there's a marijuana thing, like from the '60s. I think,
Oh,
like kind of like
yeah.
Reefer Madness type thing, maybe. Like.
I've actually watched Reefer Madness.
Oh
before.
yeah, I have too. I think
It's-
in college we borrowed it from the library.
It's so ridiculous.
What was Reefer Mad? This was that the one that was like against like weed? Is that what it was?
Yeah, and like he shows a dude like killing his whole family because he smoked the joint,
It's so
or like
ridiculous.
inhaled some at a party or something. Like he was just walking by somebody smoking, and he just went on a murder spree. Like,
There's networks of drug dealers that are pushing marijuana on our America's children.
on the youth of America, it was horrible, horrible old propaganda, just a bunch of garbage.
I can't even
Does Slim need coffee? He looks tired.
I'll
may
probably,
need
I'll probably,
I asked him.
I'll probably get a brew a little.
I-
Go
Why?
Brew, go brew me coffee.
I-
Oh,
You know,
damn.
as long as I can have
What is
some
it, like-
coffee.
coffee.
As
Oh,
long
we
as I
ate
can
them.
have some coffee.
I just said I knew I had something for us to eat, but
Well, listen, if you're getting up, may I please have another?
Okay. No problem.
I thought you were gonna ask for coffee. Make us all coffee. Bring a whole pot out. Slambo.
Yes. Actually, Slambo, in the Star Wars bag, there's some hazelnut coffee in there. Grab that.
Ooh, Star Wars
Oh.
bag. Is that?
Yeah, it's
Star Wars
sitting-
bag and hazelnut coffee.
Yeah.
Yes, we're fancy.
It's actually a friend of mine worked, Josie. You know who he is.
Yeah.
He just came in one day and he was like, "I bought you this," and handed me this Star Wars bag. He's like, "I saw it at ShopRite for 99 cents," and I was like, "I know who needs it." I'm like, "Cool, that's cool," and it's come in handy. It's
Oh, he said I know what these. I thought you said you know what these. You
No,
gave it
he
to
saw.
Slambo.
No, he saw it and
Oh.
got it. So I've been carrying it around with me everywhere because I can fit a lot of shit in it.
Where's Hollywood Christian? Did he get sick?
He has kidney stones, and then he had kidney stones, and then he left work early yesterday because I don't know, he was just completely out of it, even though he's past the stones already.
Oh, he's already got. Oh, he's still having problems because I saw something about him. I didn't know if it was new.
I don't know if it was the painkillers they gave him or something, or if he just didn't get enough sleep. I'm not really sure what it is.
Or not, he did get enough painkillers.
Or didn't get enough painkillers.
Maybe. I think he's just faking it to get painkillers.
He could be.
That happens with a lot of Hollywood producers.
He doesn't really have kidney stones. He just somehow fakes the kidney stone.
He puts little shards of stuff into him. Like
Yes.
I don't know how he gets it in there, but
little pellets he just shoves in there. And...
It's dedication.
I gotta find a way to get more pills. He's a good guy. He's a good egg, that Hollywood Christian. That was another thing too. He boxed Slim. I was thinking maybe it was like an aftermath from the boxing match a few weeks ago. Like he had like internal damages or something.
That's what it was, definitely. That was like he came in. I was laughing because that week he came into work with like a fucking a thing around his arm. His arm was in a brace.
You didn't
yeah.
give this as an update?
No, I didn't give you an update.
He had an arm in a brace?
He had an arm in a brace, and he was like,
match.
he said it was from softball, from softball. But we all know.
Was it like one of those
so.
like cloth slings? Like that's not even a real.
No, it was just like one of those like that like you can buy them in like the pharmacy departments. They just kind of wrap around
like a
your
sheath?
elbow. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It wasn't anything too serious.
Oh, I thought he had like one of the things around his neck, like when you get whiplash, you go to court. I thought he had the whole cap.
I do plan on rematching him too. I've been training a little bit.
All right.
I've been practicing like head movement.
I should have saved you some steroids when I had that.
You should have saved me some steroids.
Dude, those things were fucked up. I think my mom was right because I got sick. I had a. Is he singing in there? What the fuck?
Who knows what he's
But
doing?
I had what I thought was like a sinus infection or something. I had swollen glands. I had all sorts of stupid shit going on. And the second time I went to the ER, they gave me these steroids. And dude, by the end of the day, it wouldn't even be bad all day. All day I'd be fine for most of the day. By the end of the day, my heart's like pounding and shit. I'm like, yo, these things are fucking weird. These things are fucked up. So we gotta get Slambo and steroids.
I paid $57 for this guy. He made this program called the Head Movement Program, and he teaches you how to like.
Legit.
He teaches you how to bob and weave, but he's actually
how to box.
how to like how to box.
Oh,
like
I thought you were gonna get some steroids off the guy.
No. He teaches you. The program is just like an exercise plan. But I had been talking to him a little bit because he ripped me off, and I needed the money back. But he was like really
so
cool
you
about
bought
it.
his program, and you're like you're a scam?
No. I bought his program, but it was like the website. I hit the order button twice, so it charged me twice. So I had to email him. I was like,
why do you get him on the show?
That's what I was gonna ask you because he's actually popular on YouTube, and he seems like a really cool and chill guy. So I probably will email him and see if he wants to do an interview with us. I was thinking like it would be cool if I practice this guy's program a little bit and then we do the boxing match.
I still want the old lady that does the chair workout thing.
Oh god, the chair.
The one my dad was doing with the little like 1 pound weights and like I don't know what else was involved. There's a bunch of shady shenanigans. But I think it's about break time. What's that, Pete?
I guess that's good. That's a good program for like 90-year-old women.
And that's what you're into, so you're in luck. You might be able to get a date.
It keeps those wrinkles wrinkly. Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll be back in a few minutes with Joey Taylor.
All right.
What was that? Oh, I thought I was.